I'll be able to just download it one time. And then there's something called a file system here on Lambda. So it allows us to keep everything there. CD DeepSeek. Okay, now it says to just follow these instructions. So the only reason I'm doing this, dude, because DeepSeek's pretty much free. There's two reasons actually. I'm getting a little worried that they took away DeepSeek from us, number one, because I can't log into my thing. So I don't know if anybody's put this together yet, but if you can't log into your thing, then you can't add credits. If you can't add credits, you can't use their API. For real, for real. Um, I think that the DeepSeek has been blocked for all users outside of China. It's been more than 24 hours that the development site where you get your API has been under maintenance. So if we can't get back in there, we can't refill our credits. This equals no more DeepSeek outside of China. So today I'm launching it locally. Launching DeepSeek locally. Okay, so post. Okay, so where is this? This is good right here. Okay, so that's why I'm building it. And then on top of that, the other reason I'm building on it is because I do what I want to do, dude. No, there's actually another reason, but I'll tell you later. Okay, so we can say sudo, let's download this. Let's start with the this part, sudo this. If this just works this easy, bro, Lambda Labs is GOAT. If this works, Lambda Labs is GOAT. He says that Queen 32B distill model, it's the best. Is it better than R1? Somebody says Queen 32B is better. Queen 32B versus Deep Seek. Check in on that later. Let's close some of these tabs. Okay. Status, download newer image. Nice. So let's sudo into this. No, R1 distilled onto Queen. I'm not sure what that means. No, R1 is distilled on the Queen. What does that mean, dude? I'm not quite sure what that means. So it's distilled onto? What is that kind of like distilled? What's distilled? I know like distilled water, distilled onto. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna need a little help with that one, bro. Sorry, I'm just a little slower than some. Slower than some, slower than most. So DeepSeek's R1 architecture is distilled onto Queen. I just need I'll AI that because I'm just not I'm just not that advanced, bro. I'm just not that advanced to understand what distilled onto means. So let's go to MoonDev AI agents here. So these are our agents here. Oh, I got to make sure my focus agent's running here, dude. Gotta have the focus agent chat here. I'm currently launching the DeepSeek R1 AI model onto Lambda Labs, and somebody was mentioning that it is distilled onto Queen, which is Alibaba's model, but I'm not quite sure what it means to be distilled onto Queen. R1 is a model by DeepSeek, and then Queen is a model by Alibaba. And he mentioned use Queen, but it said distilled onto, and I just don't really understand what that means. Thank you, bro. Thank you for sharing your ideas with me, bro. Thank you, bro. Let me explain what model, and we got a little bit of time down here anyway, so let me explain what model distillation means in AI. Model distillation is a technique where you take a larger, more complex model, the teacher, and transfers knowledge to a smaller, more efficient model, the student. Think of it like creating a light version that maintains most